We live in a noisy world, a world that tells you to share everything. Post your breakfast, broadcast your location, announce your next big move. We are taught that visibility is success. But what if I told you that by sharing everything, you are actually weakening yourself? In ancient Buddhist philosophy, speech is not just sound, it is energy. Every time you speak, you are spending vital life force, and there are certain truths about your life that act like seeds. If you pull a seed out of the soil to show everyone how it's growing, what happens? It dies. It needs darkness. It needs silence to take root. Today, we are going to explore the 6 sacred things you should never tell anyone about yourself. Not because you have something to hide, but because you have something to protect. If you can master the art of silence in these 6 areas, you will stop leaking your power and start building a life of unshakable strength. The first thing to keep silent is your next big move, your deepest ambitions. We all have that urge. You have a great idea. You want to start a business, write a book, or change your life. The first thing you want to do is run to a friend and say, "Guess what I'm going to do?" The Buddha warned against this. Why? Because the mind is easily tricked. Modern psychology calls this social reality. When you tell someone your goal and they say, "Wow, that's great," your brain releases dopamine. You get the reward of feeling like you achieved it, without actually doing the work. Your motivation evaporates. The energy is gone. In Buddhism, this is about right action over idle speech. Think of your ambition like a pressure cooker. If you keep the steam inside, it cooks the food. It creates power. If you open the valve and talk about it, the steam escapes. The pressure drops. And nothing gets done. Build in silence. Let your results speak for you. People shouldn't hear your plans. They should see your success. The second thing to keep to yourself is your charity, your good deeds. If you help someone, if you donate money, if you save a stray animal, lock that memory in your heart and throw away the key. Do not post it. Do not tell your family. Why? Because the moment you brag about a good deed, it ceases to be an act of kindness. It becomes a transaction. You are trading a few dollars or a few hours of time for validation. You are buying praise. The Buddha taught that this inflates the ego. It makes you arrogant. Look at me. I am so good. This is a trap. True purity comes from dana generosity without attachment. When you do good and tell no one, the energy of that act remains pure. It transforms you from the inside. It builds a quiet confidence that you are a good person, not because others say so, but because you know so. Let the act itself be your reward. That is enough. Number 3, never broadcast your austerities. This means your struggles, your discipline, your lack of sleep, or your strict diet. We see this all the time. I only slept 3 hours last night because I was working so hard. Or, I haven't eaten sugar in 6 months. Why do we share this? We are seeking sympathy, or we are seeking admiration for how tough we are. It is a subtle form of complaining mixed with bragging. Buddhist wisdom suggests that if you choose a difficult path, if you choose to wake up at 4 a.m., or give up a vice, you should carry it with grace. If you make a sacrifice, but then complain about it or show it off, you lose the spiritual benefit of that sacrifice. You become a martyr. A truly strong person makes the difficult look easy. They carry their burdens so lightly that no one even knows they are there. That is true dignity. Keep your discipline to yourself. Let the world see your energy, not your struggle. The fourth secret is perhaps the most dangerous one to share: your spiritual insights. When you meditate, or pray, or reflect, you might have moments of profound clarity, a feeling of oneness, a sudden understanding of life. The urge to share this is overwhelming. You want to become the wise one in your group. You want to say, "I realized something profound today." But the Buddha cautioned that wisdom spoken too soon becomes foolishness. Spiritual growth is a fragile flower. If you expose it to the harsh winds of other people's judgment or skepticism, it can wither. Or worse, It becomes spiritual materialism. You start using your spirituality as a badge of honor to prove you are better than others. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. Let your wisdom show in your calmness. Let it show in how you treat people. You don't need to tell people you are enlightened. If you are, they will feel it in your presence. Number 5 is critical for your karma. Never tell the secrets of others. This sounds obvious, but it is the hardest one to follow. Gossip is seductive. It bonds people together. But it is a dirty bond. In Buddhism, right speech is a pillar of the path. If someone trusts you with their vulnerability, their secret, or their mistake, and you share it with a third person, you have not just betrayed a friend, you have damaged your own soul. You become a vessel that cannot hold water. People will sense this about you. They will stop trusting you, even if they don't know why. Furthermore, carrying the weight of others' secrets without spilling them builds immense internal strength. It proves to the universe that you are a guardian. You are solid. Be the grave for other people's secrets. Let them die with you. This makes you a safe harbor in a chaotic world. And finally, number 6, your family conflicts and the chaotic details of your private life. It is very common today to vent, to tell your colleagues about your annoying partner or your ungrateful children or your difficult parents. But words have energy. When you speak negatively about your home life outside of your home, you are solidifying that negative energy. You are making it real. You are watering the weeds. The more you tell strangers about your family's problems, the harder those problems become to solve. You are inviting the energy of strangers into your sanctuary. Keep your home life private. Solve problems where they started inside the home. Present a united front to the world. This protects the dignity of your loved ones, and it protects your own peace of mind. Silence is not empty. It is full of answers. By keeping these 6 things to yourself, your plans, your good deeds, your hardships, your insights, others' secrets, and your private life, you create a container. Inside that container, your energy grows, your character deepens. You become a person of substance, not a person of noise. The Buddha taught us to speak only when it improves upon the silence. For everything else, let your actions be your voice. If this wisdom resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to Buddha's Voice. Join us, and let's walk this path of inner peace together. Namaste.